Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's me again, GM Storm, with GM Raiden and Ereb, who is right here. Give him a good head pat.
I just did.
There you go. There you go. We're back. We are here with the South America tournament. We've got a stacked bracket. We've got 16 players ready to go. I'm excited. We know a lot of names. The nice thing with, 3v3 tournaments is kind of the same. We have some teams we haven't seen in the past, but 1v1 tournaments, it's even more accessible, I feel. So it's first 16 people in. So we've got some people we know. We got some people we don't know. Curious to see how things get, shake up here. Right off the bat, though, we do have somebody we do know. We've got Edson. Let's take
Just waiting on Edson's opponent, which you're going to show us who it is in the bracket.
That I am. We're going to wait here in the bracket. We're going to get things going. Hopefully we can get this player in here. I hope we don't start off on a bad note in terms of players not being here. All 16 have checked in over the last 24 hours here, so that is a good sign. But one of them not here. If you weren't here yesterday, first 3 rounds are all best of 1, single elim, and the finals is a best of 3. Had some pretty good ones yesterday. Curious to see how things shape up here.
Yeah, gotta refamiliarize myself with Ereb skills. But we did see a lot of Cruel Verdict Type 2 yesterday, which, just to refresh for everyone who may have missed it, mind your hitboxes, because that thing will not hit enemies above you. So if you try to use it while they're above you, you're going to miss. And careful when using it on the enemy when they're in the air, because they can recover fast enough that they're going to counter you if you hit them. So be very cautious with it.
Oh no. All right. Well, this player said they were busy in Discord, and now they are completely offline in Discord. So
that's not good.
Apparently, he's online in the game, according to Blanker. But they are not here. So
there's only one thing we need to do. Get their butts in here.
I agree. We do have the same coupon code as yesterday if you didn't happen to redeem it. We don't have a different one each day. We will for our 3v3 tournament with different rewards for each of them, but not for the 1v1 this time around. I'm going to give them another minute here. Otherwise, we will just move into the next match. Oh, they are back in Discord.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, I think I got all my names typed out for the skills.
They are here.
Woo!
Okay, well, I can't. I need to figure out what that term is and
I know exactly which one it is.
Get that removed. All right. We've got our first match coming up here. We're just going to dive into this. Not going to waste any time because we've got a lot of matches. We've got a lot of matches today.
Yeah, we have Edson versus Mama Roscoe. Not Mama Coco, unfortunately.
Edson, he's played against us a lot in our GM live streams. And usually I'm happy when he's on my team, and I'm usually afraid when he's not. So Mama might have their hands full here, but we'll see.
I will say, though, in terms of the fashion, because we didn't get to take a moment for that, I do like Mama Roscoe a little bit more because we did see quite a few of Edson's fashion yesterday.
We really did.
In a tournament, which honestly can't blame him. It is a good outfit. It is a good outfit. I'm just like something different.
Now, what would you think about his outfit if South America played first and he was the first match? Would you be saying the same thing, or would you
probably? Rampart Sanctuary, as we kind of saw yesterday, was a very big skill for a lot of our competitors to use, providing a nice little barrier to give you a bit of an extra bit of health. As we're seeing Gravity Collapse, the first time we've seen it in this tournament, even yesterday, as Mama Roscoe got a very nice pickup combo off Edson. But yeah, that Rampart Sanctuary giving you some extra defense so that you don't lose your health. Gotta be very careful with it, though.
I did forget to send the timer in the chat in our Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now to give him a decent representation. So one thing I am curious though is, you know, we were talking about yesterday, different abilities that might be used. Have we seen any yet?
Well, as I just mentioned a little while ago, there's that Gravity Collapse again. That's, like I said, first time that we're seeing it in the tournament, because we did not see that.
We didn't see it yesterday? Okay.
Yeah. There's Severing Strike Type 1. We did see that yesterday by, I believe it was Wubbas that was using it. Everyone else was using Type 2 for the homing. Edson getting first blood right there onto Mama Roscoe.
Same code, Jeff Gamer.
Yep.
Same code.
Yep, same code. Now, I can see the benefit of using both Severing Strikes. Type 2 for the homing so that you can just throw it out, get a couple of hits off. It doesn't apply any hits on it, looks like. So you're going to be able to just throw it out. Maybe you can use the delay to get a follow-up combo if you're near your opponent. Otherwise, that's some easy damage if you're able to get it off. While Type 1, just good for like more damage and the delay, but it only hits in front of you. So if you can actually get your opponent in a position where you can hit them while they're like either directly straight forward in front of you or down in front of you, much easier. But the Rampart Sanctuary from Edson again.
Ooh.
There's the Gravity Collapse, but unfortunately,
Yeah, I
Edson
completely
is out of
misses.
range.
I feel like if you're using that in the middle of the map, it's going to be easier to kind of dodge that. If you got them pinned in a corner, there's kind of only one way they can go, which is into it to get away from it. So, not the best
But
positioning on it.
It does have a lot of hits, though, which is a problem because you could just easily counter it, and you're not going to take a lot of damage as a result. So this is like one of those types where it's like, that's good for like maybe groups, not so much 1v1s.
Yeah, for the 3v3 tournament, you know, the last time we ran a 3v3 tournament, there was a new, was it Irised just come out? Or Kali, I can't remember. And we didn't really see a lot of usage of the new character. So, the skills they might use here, if we see it in 3v3 tournament, are probably going to differ. Potentially.
Oh, that was actually a good use of Gravity Collapse, though. It did.
Fatal.
It actually helped Mama Roscoe with getting some damage off onto Edson, who tried to use Severing Strike to delay and survive, but unfortunately, even though Mama Roscoe took the damage, there's the Rune Blade, though.
Yeah, and Edson's just gonna run away from it, and that seems to be the move when he got the Rune Blade coming out here, as we saw from yesterday. Running away in the 1v1 and avoiding pretty much all the damage there.
Yeah, such a shame indeed, as the voice inside Ereb's head is kind of like saying whenever you escape that, or after the thing runs out.
Edson still with a pretty solid lead here. We are running it into the final couple of minutes.
Ooh, okay, so Edson did take quite a bit of damage off that, but did have the shield to block all of it.
Oh.
And unfortunately, Mama Roscoe could not really get a good combo off of him, resulting in a death.
Here's the blade from Edson. Gonna connect a hit or two.
Yep, just taking a
And
few
just gets
hits.
knocked down.
Does get the catch, though. Oh, but isn't able to get the Apocalypse attack off.
Oh my goodness, he's just going to follow up with a brutal combo and take down Mama Roscoe.
But no, Mama Roscoe's not dead yet.
Okay, in the Fatal. I thought for sure Mama Roscoe was down there.
I mean, that could be it. Oh no, using that delay from Brutal Bash. Mama Roscoe looking very smart with where they're going in.
There, that'll be it.
That'll be it.
Edson taking first victory here in our South America tournament.
Looking very scary for Edson right there because Mama Roscoe like just suddenly went Ultra Instinct and was about to bring it back. Almost took out Edson's life for that.
Yeah, very solid gameplay indeed. We're going to pan to the bracket while we get the next match in here. We're actually going to skip down to match number 3 because we did have somebody replace a player, so we're going to give them a little time to prepare for their match. So we've got Ponio and Akira Hayato coming in next here.
I think I see exactly what's going on. Okay.
What's up?
I was like wondering about the. Can't get into the room. There we go. I was looking at the passives because I was kind of like curious because I noticed like a number of people are going into Runeblade mode, and most of them are like getting knocked down. So I'm like wondering, I know this thing has super armor in PvP. Then I just realized they're probably running Type 2. Type 2 gives you more defense compared to Type 1, or at least. So both versions will reduce your defense, but Type 2 reduce it by 15%, while Type 1 reduce it by 25%. But in return, you get more of a damage increase. So I think that's what people are doing. Like, they're running with that version for the damage increase. I'm in the room. Blanker's in the room. Storm, I think, is in the room.
I am just waiting on the top of the minute to hit. There we go. We're starting.
Alrighty.
Ponio and Akira. Let's see what they have. We didn't actually look at their outfits here, but a bit of a change up.
Poneo does have the dragon, which I am a sucker for. Meanwhile, we do have a dark necklace with the evil Oni horns for Akira Hayato. Alright, Type 1 Severing Strike there for Akira Hayato.
Both of them trading some nice blows here. They aren't really wasting any time getting into it, which we love to see.
Akira Hayato just keeps catching Poneo whenever they try to move.
Oh my goodness, brutal.
The hill, unfortunately, pushing Poneo over Akira, letting them get that Severing Strike off.
And they're just going to follow up with it, wasting no time. Akira on the offensive again. Brutal. Mayo taken down to. Oh man, they're laying it on him.
the BM,
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, that is technically like a legitimate strat because you can use it to delay their death so that you can get more MP for a situation like this.
Akira just looking to be too well practiced, waiting for the blade to come out. Actually, Paneo actually grabbing an elim there, so maybe a chance to bring it back. We've seen what the blade can do, right? And we've seen it nearly 100-0 people, so.
We have, but we've also seen it do nothing.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Of so, and as we mentioned earlier, Ereb is a very mobile character. So getting away from that Rune Blade isn't going to be the hardest thing. It's going to be up to the user's positioning to get as much damage as possible. Sunstrike catches Paneo. And Akira was just doing some neat little jumping techniques.
And a quick match. That was a sub 3-minute match. Akira taking that one and going to be moving into the next round. GG's.
GG's indeed.
All right, we will pan back to the bracket here, which is not quite updating for you guys. There we go. Now it is. Up next, we've got Highlander 98 and Grade. The winner of this one will take on Akira in that next round.
Yeah, getting a nice closer look at Akira Hayato's fashion for a moment. Definitely do like the concept. They're definitely going for like that demon lore from like anime and all that. And then you have Highlander 98, who right now has an eye patch on.
Love to see it.
Maybe he took an unfortunate brutal bash to the eye.
It's possible. It is possible.
Mm-hmm. Now, unlike yesterday, we haven't really seen any cruel verdicts today. Like, we've seen the Rampart Sanctuary, we've seen the Brutal Bash, we've seen the Severing Strike. No cruel verdict, though, which is kind of interesting so far. Not sure what 3 MP skills that our competitors are running, because no one has been trying to use them. Understandable. Oh, hey, Grade, you leveled up.
Congratulations, Grade.
Using the Raider armor. Can't say I'm a... in terms of fashion, can't say I'm a big fan of it, but hopefully they can make up for it. I will say I do like the pose, though.
All right, so we are waiting on... Well, we're waiting for the top of the minute just to make sure we get that timer, an accurate timer. Let's take a look at what's going on with their outfits, though, as you were saying. Now we're actually giving everyone a look. Okay. I like what Highlander's doing here. Mm-hmm. I'm not so sure about Grades. It's like, a little it clashes a little.
But well, it's mostly like the Raider set, like the top, the gloves and the shoes and the lower armor. They're all part of the same set.
Here we go.
But you know what? If looks can kill, then one of these people are going to win. So we'll have to see who has the better looks that can kill.
VP and Sealburger Scrolls on the line. All participants in the tournament are going to be walking away with a prize, though, if they do play their matches. So that's always nice. But, you know, VP gives you a little more freedom in terms of what you do with it.
And as I was talking about, we haven't seen a cruel verdict. Suddenly we see it.
They heard you, Raiden. They wanted to see the look on your face, even though they don't really actually get to.
You get to see it, at least.
I wasn't looking, so.
Yeah. Well, considering my position, it'd be hard to see because my head is like right, being blocked by the monitor. However,
play a little bit more of a slower start for these guys.
Grade does have the higher health lead so far.
Dolores saying, "Grade is beautiful in the eyes of God." The Grand Chase Gods. You're absolutely correct. Right?
Alright, and just with a few hits, Highlander has managed to equalize that lead. In fact, actually taking it in their favor. Does use the Rampart Sanctuary, and there's that Cruel Verdict Type 2 once again.
It just went the opposite direction, unfortunately.
They did get a grab, but the barrier did protect Highlander. Gray, unfortunately, not really using much of the barrier stuff, and as I say, that does use the command version. The command version not giving you as much of a shield compared to Rampart Sanctuary, which also has like a decent length even in PvP. Oh, that crit almost took out Grade. Very low health. Oh my god, the Captain America!
Whoa! You love to see it. Is that what we're calling it, the Cap?
I'm calling it the Captain America just because it doesn't obey the laws of physics.
True.
Like
I'm gonna shorten it to the Cap.
Nah. If
Everybody loves the Cap.
If we want to call it by its proper name, it is Bound Crash Type 2. Yesterday we did see one use of domain expansion Type 2, so maybe we'll see another.
The mirror! I love when that happens. I saw the follow-up from Highlander.
Yeah, did have an attack out, so when Grade tried to do a grab off that Cruel Verdict, it unfortunately failed.
We are nearing the halfway point here in terms of time. So Grade's gonna have to start to pick up the speed a little bit here. Cruel Verdict. Wrong way once again. I'm scared, Raiden. I'm really scared of when we do our next GM live stream and we're doing PvP and just getting dunked on by other Arabs. Because you know I'm going to say, alright, Arab only, 3v3.
I can definitely see it. Grade does go down again. Highlander, below half, is making use of the shield as much as possible. Oh, Highlander going immediately for the Rune Blade.
Oh,
and is able
catch
to get Grade off that catch.
Love to see some action with the blade. Love to see it hit. But Grade is getting pummeled down, and that's going to be it. GG, Highlander taking it.
GG. One definite thing I noticed, though, Grade was not really using Rampart Sanctuary, like the one skill that a lot of these players have been running for this tournament. So definitely something like to consider, especially like even in like a solo environment. That skill giving you 1500 shield HP for 15 seconds is really useful.
Let's see. Up next, we've got Brian and Crovador. We know Brian, a known content creator in the Grand Chase community. Also has played in tournaments in the past. I don't believe I remember seeing Crovador in past tournaments. Could be wrong. Love to give some shout outs.
Can't say I remember. Doing a quick look at the fashion. That one, those Grand Chase arm guards are very, very out there. Meanwhile, you got Crovador, who is looking like a bit of a scientist in the middle of winter.
Sorry, just 4:20. No, before 4:34 p.m. Will be our 7-minute timer. Just waiting on the top of the minute to hit. There we go. Otherwise, we'd have to wait a whole another minute, Raiden. For those of you that don't know, we are giving the players a 7-minute timer in Discord, so we want to make sure it is accurate so they know how much time they have. Probably helps them out a little bit. I should be showing the fits, easy breezy. I'll do that instead of showing the bracket. You are right. For
Bit of a mirror right there.
We do have our own timers on our phones, but the players can't actually see that. And I mean, I suppose we could tell them to do that, but what if they don't have one? You know, what if they don't have a stopwatch?
Do you not have phones?
Yeah. Do you not have phones?
just to throw that meme out there.
Yeah. Anyways,
So far, Brian is in Fatal right now.
it looked like Brian had even the better start, but Corvidor pulling this one back in their favor.
Ooh, unfortunately, Brian does get caught. Corvidor is not really like that further ahead. Can probably go down like the next combo that Brian gets off.
I'm just waiting to see the inevitable same guild matchup.
And immediately going for that Rune Blade.
And that's a miss. Brian, oh, I say that. Brian evaded so well.
He did get caught a little bit, but not by the end skill, which is really good.
Wow.
And Corvidor, very dominant. Once again, though, just to point out, we're not really seeing Rampart Sanctuary here. Just relying on the command version of the shield. Only gives 750 shield HP, half of what Rampart Sanctuary does, and does have a 60-second cooldown. But now is Brian's chance to close that gap that Corvidor is leading with.
Yeah, I don't think Brian's used the blade yet. That could be the opportunity.
But that opportunity might be.
Yeah, we'll even get an opportunity is the real question. There's the cap.
The Captain America does get some decent damage onto Corvidor. It does hit multiple times on a single target. Summoning Strike, is that enough? Almost.
In the fatal. Still no blade. I don't know if Brian even has it. Got to play this very carefully. Obviously, as he goes down, GG Corvidor. Moving on.
The wake up attack catching him, unfortunate.
GG. All right. We'll hop the bracket, get things set up for our next match. We have King Crowley up against Slow Fear.
I'm not a fan of Slow Fear. I prefer my fear to be like come in very quickly. I don't like the build up for it. Unless it's not meant to scare me. If it's not meant to scare me, then I don't mind.
Huh. I tend to stay away from those slow fears.
But speaking of Slow Fear, they have joined the room. Going with the nice little purple. With the red hair. Eyes looking very lifeless. Maybe they are a victim of that Slow Fear.
Right. We will show you guys the room here and the fits.
As we wait for King Crowley.
If you're just joining us, exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to follow along. We've got 4 more matches in our first round here. Still some familiar names coming up. Slow Fear definitely has participated in our tournaments before. All right, we saw something similar to Slow Fear earlier, right? I feel like one of our earlier matches.
Yeah, like one of the first matches, I want to say. I want to say that maybe it was Mama Roscoe, or it may have been Edson, actually. They had like definitely some purple set. I don't know if they were running this one, though. As Slow Fear is changing their outfit.
Okay, they know they are here to represent. Already over the 1 million battle power mark as well. I mean, a lot of these guys are. It shows King Crowley has now joined.
Very similar outfit, but those have like either a different top or they're just not running some of the accessories. But I will say I don't dislike it. I think it's pretty good.
All right, we will start at the top of the minute. Oh, that's the top of the minute. Ready up. We'll give them a few extra seconds if need be. But we really haven't ran into any issues with the timer so far. As I say that, I take everything I said about that back right in, because we don't want the opposite to happen. We've had some high intensity, fast-paced matches, which we love. I envision a lot of these players are playing against each other on the daily in PvP matches. At least, you know, some of them. So I'd be curious if they like just follow similar builds to each other. Really haven't. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. Have we seen a whole lot of variation between the players so far? I feel like we've seen a lot of similar abilities in terms of what's being used.
For them, actually, no, we haven't seen definitely a mix of similarity and difference. Like, some of them are running Rampart Sanctuary. Like, right now, both Slow Fear and King Crowley are running it. But, like we saw in the previous match, both of them weren't really running it. And in one of the matches before, one player was, the other was not. And it kind of showed the difference. We are seeing a mix of some using Brutal Bash, some not using Cruel Verdict. Right there's another Rampart Sanctuary on to Slow Fear. King Crowley with a very significant lead right now.
Ooh, nice hit. That was a significant chunk of health.
That really was.
Trying to bring it back into each other. I don't believe they are easy breezy. We are nowhere near South America, so
Yep.
Fortunately nowhere around that for us. As Slow Fear takes down King Crowley, evens the life count.
Yeah, but the health count is definitely not in Slow Fear's favor. That can change, though.
I think yesterday we saw one 3MP ability used. Was it Grimjack? I can't remember the name of it.
It might have been Grimjack, but he was using domain expansion type 2.
Yeah, maybe that was it. I can't remember, but we haven't seen anything like that. That I remember your reaction was oh wow, we actually saw somebody save up the MP for that big ability. Did a decent amount of damage. We'll see if anyone here does something similar.
It does have a large amount of range. It's just that it does take a while to get the full hits off. So you can easily run into a situation where your opponent is going to counter it. And unfortunately, that is not what you want to see.
Both players battling for their lives here. Almost on the final life here for King Crowley. Doesn't look like we're going to run into any timer issues. We did see a blade. I can't remember who that was from.
I want to say it might have been Slow Fear, because I know I saw it too. Not really much came off it, though.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Yeah, that is a very big hit, as King Crowley takes it against Slow Fear.
King Crowley, king of the Arabs in this match. And
not king of the tournament, not just yet.
Not yet, not yet. I do want to say, though, King Crowley is a part of our content creator program. So if you're looking to take up some of the skills learned from him, definitely check out his channel. I think he was working on there's multiple people working on the Arab guide, so definitely check out those if you're looking to learn some info about how to play them. GG. All right. Up next, let's see. King Crowley is going to be moving on. They will take on Crovador in the next round. Up next, we've got Patriarcha up against Shiniru. Shiniru? Something like
Shiniru.
All right.
Wait, that's my Sharona.
All right, so we've got Patriarcha and okay. All right, both have joined up here. We'll let you look at their outfits. As
little chibi iris on top of Patriarcha. Does kind of like remind me of like a bit of a samurai-ish look, especially with the pose. Meanwhile, you got Shinaru using the Saint Black with a. That's a very weird weapon of choice.
All right, we are jumping in this one. I didn't quite catch the outfits. I was trying to get the timer going, but did you see?
Uh-oh. Nope.
Oh, they're moving. They hit ready.
Yeah, they hit ready. Therefore, go beat them up, even if they're not doing anything.
Well, we are. It was a little bit of a weird start, but we will run with it. Patriarcha, we have seen in past tournaments before. Have not seen Shin, though, I don't believe. And when I say past tournaments, I mean we other than 1v1 tournaments, which we know some names from. I'm talking 3v3 tournaments, and we haven't ran one of those in a couple of years, so them to still be rocking the PvP, definitely some names to be reckoned with. As Shin goes down first. Oh, love to see that. There's the cap.
There's the bound crash again. Gets a decent chunk of damage onto Shinaru. Not a lot though, but Shinaru does manage to get a nice combo. It's the same code for the entire tournament. We will have a new code for the 3v3 one coming in a few weeks.
Yeah, each of those 3v3 tournaments will have different codes too. Here's the blade from Patriarcha and actually landing a whole lot of damage. That is well used.
Yeah, gets the kill off it too. It's going to lose it for the third life, but that's okay. You got the kill off it. You have a full life lead. But unfortunately, Shinaru could not get the ledge convert.
The sword is very OP. Well, at least both of them have access to it. It is it's I would imagine it's most people's favorite part of the kit. Definitely is for me.
And Shinaru got a really good Cruel Verdict crit, dealing over 1k damage, and got the follow-up grab too.
Evens the score. Remember, these are just best of ones if you are just joining us right now. So, win and move on. There's the blade from Shin. Can he pull it back?
Good time to actually release it.
Not really gonna get much use, though.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just like that, Patriarcha takes the win.
GG. They will be moving on into the next round.
This sort of very OP. Type 1 makes you immortal while last. We've been seeing a lot of the Type 2, though, which I'm guessing is because of the higher in quotes, defense, considering that you lose less defense in Type 2, but you get more attack off it. The downside, though, is that you have no super armor, so you are in danger of getting knocked out of it.
All right. Up next, we've got Wing T. And Kenny.
Okay. Both of them having pretty good fashions.
Let's swap over to that so you guys can check it out. Got 2 more games in this round before we move into the quarterfinals. We will start at the top of the minute at 47. Though I think tomorrow I will ask for our Asia region players to just have their phones handy so they can do it. That's right. If you're joining us tomorrow, we've got our Asia tournament. That is at... Oh, we're starting. That starts in 26 hours and 13 minutes. And that is a full bracket as well, Raiden. So, very exciting. 16 players.
Yeah, big chunk of damage onto Kenny.
Oh, wow. Wing T. We do know Wing T has played in a lot of tournaments in the past.
Yeah, Kenny, unfortunately, did use that Brutal Bash in the wrong direction, and it just left his back open for Wing T to capitalize. So, right there's the Rampart Sanctuary. So we're going to be seeing Wing T not take a lot of damage for a while.
Oh, that's brutal. Kenny can't find a way out of the corner.
Yeah, that is not really good. You don't want to be there.
Wing T just showing the dominance. Down goes Kenny again. Final life.
Look, and Wing T has not taken a lot of damage. Will Kenny be able to come back from this?
Will we even see a blade? Oh no.
Oh!
Okay.
This is the first time that we've seen someone use Calamity Slash, and if I recall, that is type... What? Even using some of the extra MP for an additional slash.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch. As Kenny is going to be taken down. That's going to be it.
A very cruel verdict for Kenny, unfortunately.
Ha. Well played. Well played. Wing T moving on, and we are going to move into our final round of 16 match. We've got Shigeki up against Meta Glausio.
Shigeaki Meta Glausio X. How do you claim the coupon code? You have to click on the menu button in the bottom right corner, and then you'll have to look for the icon that says coupon box, and then you put in the coupon code there, hit confirm, and it'll be sent to your in-game mail.
Alright, both players have joined.
The goofy face on Shigeaki is very, very questionable for me. Meanwhile, you got the Falcon mixed with, I think it's the Dragon armor, and the little floaty inner tube.
Alright, starting at the top of the minute. Whoa, Meta definitely rocking a lot of different parts here.
Indeed.
Interesting.
It's like they dove into the box of random outfits, and then that's what they came up with.
Yeah. Yep. But hey, we love to see it. Some variance. All right, final match of our round of 16. Loser goes home with 16 Sealbreakers, or excuse me, 20 Sealbreaker scrolls. And the winner moves into the VP and one step closer to being the champion for South America. I don't recall having seen either of these players in any of our previous tournaments, but again, could be wrong.
Alrighty, we are seeing Meta Glausio X in Fatal.
Yes, not the greatest start for Meta, but we've seen some comebacks in the tournament. Maybe just warming up a little bit. They were one of our late ads as well, I do want to point out. We had a dropout, so gave them a little time to prepare. And they are coming into a tough matchup, it would seem. One thing I do love about all the matches we've seen so far is, right, and we really haven't even I haven't even really had to look at the timer. So it's just been even faster paced compared to yesterday's North America games, which honestly kind of shocks me, because I feel like in the past for the 1v1 tournaments, we've seen some slower paced matches for South America and Asia.
Well, right now, like just to compare, like yesterday's North America versus today's South America, we're seeing a lot less usage of Rampart Sanctuary in some of the players. Where yesterday we were like seeing it constantly, to where it was kind of like almost like the only skill for most of the game. I mean, that shield is just really good with Ereb, and especially in these 1v1 situations where you want to minimize the damage that you take, but deal as much as possible. And for me, one interesting thing is we're not seeing Severing Strike Type 2 being used. Only Type 1. And Shigeaki gets a second kill.
Final life for meta? What can they do? There's the blades. Oh, double.
Oh, double blade.
What? What? Oh my goodness. How is this is the first time we've seen him used at the same time, and Meta actually manages to grab a kill. Love to see it.
But the thing is, they took way too much damage that they are in fatal. They will probably fall right here. Oh, no. No. You gotta be careful with your hits sometimes.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, there it is. The follow-up cruel verdict from Shigeaki was enough.
All right. They're going to be moving on to take on Edson in the next match. We will just move right into that one. We'll bring in Edson.
Hey, Metaglacio X, a good try there. Yeah, I don't think we've seen like double blades at the same time. At least not like that.
Yeah, we definitely haven't. That was a highlight for the match. Love to see it.
There is a bit of a meme at times on the internet where when two people have the same idea, it's like they're sharing the same brain cell. And I think at that moment, that's what they were doing.
Absolutely. All right, let's get a timer. I think we just went past the minute, so we've got to give it a minute here. While we wait, these two look very similar. Not identical, but obviously with it just in the color palettes
and facial expression.
Yeah.
And one has an iris on their head.
I love the Ereb on the head earlier or yesterday. Haven't seen that again today. But we are in the top 8 here, guys. That means they're all in the VP, so they get to freely spend that on whatever they'd like. Anyone who lost, they're still going home with some Steelbreaker Scrolls. Oh, we are starting. Here we go. Round of 8. Both players looking really good in their first matches. Curious to see how this one pans out, right? And because they both kind of dominated. Edson off to a really strong start though, with the combos continuing to follow up for the grab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very big rush down onto Shigeaki, and so far it's paid off.
From everything I've seen in this tournament, I feel like we need to buff Ereb because Ereb just keeps on losing.
But wait, no, but Ereb has 100% win rate too.
True. Or 100% loss rate. I mean, is it 50-50?
That's hard. No, maybe. It's 50-50.
In the fatal now? And first blood drawn.
Yeah, Shigeaki unfortunately being the one to spill the blood.
Oh man, they are just relentless. Edson showing the expertise in PvP.
Just that one ramp on Sanctuary just caused all this to happen.
Oh, he hits him with it.
Right
Follows
on
up
the
with a
edge.
punch that wasn't needed. Just to seal the deal.
I mean, it's overkill, but we like overkill.
See, they're able to pull it back. Ooh, the blade coming out. They're going to be trying to get away from it.
So far, Shigeaki is definitely getting away from it.
Yeah, didn't really take too much there.
That could have actually been his life. And Shigeaki gets to draw blood off of Edson. I believe Shigeaki does have the blade available. It was Edson that used it earlier.
Yeah, it was Edson. And like we said, we've seen it do nothing, we've seen it do a lot. So it's just, I feel like Edson is probably aware that it could come out at any moment and ready to get out of town if that's the case. We'll see if Edson even gives him an opportunity to use it though. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Edson securing a spot in the semifinals. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Remember, it is a best of one all the way through till the finals, which is a best of three. All right, we will bring in our next match. We've got Akira and Highlander.
I mean, if it's Highlander, then there can only be one.
Is that right?
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. There can only be one.
Well, it says they're Highlander number 98, so...
Then maybe he's like one of the Highlanders that Uno didn't get to absorb.
It's possible. It's Ereb PvP tournament, not Ereb VP tournament. So make sure you're typing that in correctly.
Did I mistype it? No, I typed it correctly, so. You have to copy and paste the way I did it.
All right, we do have Highlander in here. The winner of this will take on Edson. There is Akira.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a timer ready to go momentarily. Starting at the top of the minute. Let's show you guys what they got going on with their outfits. Do you have a favorite outfit yet? Probably don't remember them all.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen a lot that like are similar to each other, but I haven't seen any of them. Just like, I mean, they look good. Oh, we're starting. But I was just, you know, none that I'm just totally blown away by just yet.
I think for me, I gotta go with Akira.
Okay.
Hayato, just because I like that design. Like, I like that concept.
Aegis Matt, they did leave out the extra P, so there we go. Awesome. Good to see it was fixed.
Woo!
If you are enjoying the PvP, remember we do have the Asia tournament tomorrow. That is live in about 26 hours from now. It is a stacked tournament as well, so definitely join us for that. Like I said, winner taking on Edson, but they are looking... Probably don't want to get ahead of themselves here. Both these players did pretty well in their matches, their first matches.
Both players are trying to be very cautious in the neutral game. Hoping to see if they can catch something, but the other just keeps avoiding it.
Yeah, definitely a slow start compared to the other ones here.
Like maybe a few, like a few taps here and there, but nothing concrete to like get some big combo off it.
Ooh. Able to connect a little damage there.
Did get a little bit, but unfortunately, like the grab just stopped it.
There's the cap.
Down crash. Yeah. Only got like maybe like a hit or two, but the cruel verdict was enough to stop him.
I just love to see it.
I just like it so I could just, you know, think of the Captain America memes.
I mean, based on the way they're playing here, this could be a match that goes to time. We're about 2:30 into it. Neither yet to take a life. They really aren't connecting on anything here, Raiden. Kind of a complete change of pace from every other match we've seen so far, even the ones they were originally playing in.
That's the Rampart Sanctuary. Gravity Collapse does pull him in.
That's all we've really seen do anything significant here.
The shield was up, so there wasn't really like a lot of damage to deal.
Okay, Kira coming out on top there. As we are over the halfway mark of the 7-minute timer. Highlander, yeah, he kind of evened the score here a little bit. I would say Kira's just slightly ahead in terms of health.
So this match must have been going on for quite a while, because... Wait, hold on, let me check the Discord one just to make sure I didn't accidentally not reset my timer.
We've got about less than 3 minutes remaining here.
Okay, so I am correct. Like, we've been at this for... almost 6 minutes, or almost 5 minutes.
Yeah, almost 5.
And not one death.
Double cap going out here. We entered the multiverse and we see 2 different caps.
Is this that one endgame moment with Captain America fought Captain America?
It's possible. And first blood drawn by Kira, as we've got less than 2 minutes remaining. Remember the rules for timers: if they're not both on their final lives when 7 minutes hits, that is match. We will actually just leave the match and move on to the next one. They do have a timer themselves. Yep, less than 1 minute remains now.
Right there, a bit more damage from it. I will say, though, with Gravity Collapse, it's actually pulling in players from quite a distance, so it's actually pretty useful. Ooh, 33 seconds remaining. That's a lot of MP spent just to avoid the damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Highlander is paying attention to the timer.
Ayato could be.
Oh!
Ooh. And the timer just hit 0, right?
Yep, that is going to be a GG. That's going to be Akira taking it.
Yeah, because of the health lead.
That is correct. We are going to pan out of this. We've got the... let's see. Going to exit out of this. We've got the rules in place to deal with this specifically.
Mm-hmm.
It would kind of defeat the purpose if we were to sit there and let it play out. They are able to play it, obviously, but we will be moving on to the next match. We just want to avoid extended delays and so forth. So Akira took that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Going to remind the players as well about the timer rule again. new lobby is open.
I'm in.
The players do have a timer in the Discord as well. They can also start one on their devices and such. So we've got Crovador and King Crowley next.
Crowder with that bit of sciencey look, albeit with horns on the head. Maybe they're a demon scientist. King Crowley looking a little bit like a military person.
All right, we will start at the top of the minute. So we are now on the bottom half of the bracket. And we're starting. Here we go. That was our first timer match, right? We had one yesterday where it was like down to the last second, and then we got to watch it play out. Haven't ran into that issue until that match.
Yeah, it was like 3 to 2 seconds remaining before we got to both players with 1 life. So it was super close to a timeout.
Pace of this one definitely looking a little different than the last match, but both players still fairly even. King Crowley with a little bit of a lead as the gravity manages to do a little damage. No follow-up though.
We thought King Crowley might have had Crovador there. Double Severing Strike, not really getting anything off it though. Pulling up with the gravity, but the shield is protecting King Crowley. Although it's gone now, that is a lot of damage.
Oh, he takes him down. First blood drawn. Good little comeback after being down a little on the health side.
That's a kill for King Crowley, though King Crowley is below 50% on their second health, second life.
Ooh, King Growly bringing it back, trying to follow up with a few more hits. In the fatal, here comes the blade. That's a risky. You're in the fatal. I mean, we'll see if he's able to do anything with it. And doesn't really seem like so, Raiden.
Missed with that.
Oh,
Does put Growly to fail. And unfortunately, they could not get away from the Apocalypse.
I just had to say something, and then, you know, it made something happen. So I take that back. That actually was executed really well and worked out for King Crowley.
Oh, and right now King Crowley is already getting an advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Just chaining, forcing that counter because of the corner combo. With that combo down off, they could just like chain as much as possible. Cravatar is almost gone.
Both seeming to play a little more cautiously. We'll see if Crovidor brings out the blade. Still has that in the back pocket. Though we have seen, you know, some players not get it out because they were just pressured too much. We'll see if King Crowley does it. He actually does manage to do it right in and shuts him down. King Crowley moving into the semifinals.
Very nice work with a minute and a half left to spare. Although timer wouldn't have mattered at that point.
All right, on to our final quarterfinal matchup. Patriarcha and Wing T. Wing T probably had one of the most dominant performances in the first round. So we'll see how they match up against Patriarcha. GG though.
Patriarcha versus Wing T. Wing T did have a dominant performance against Kenny. Whoever takes this game is going to go up against King Crowley, who really good performance in that previous match, especially like with that last life combo that they did onto Crovidor.
Yeah, 5th or 8th place, grid going home with 10k VP. If you make it to the semifinals and lose, you get 15k. Second place with 25k, and first place with 50k VP, the most we have ever had for a 1v1 tournament champion. We upped the prize pool. We upped the number of participants this time around from 8 to 16. Even more action for you guys. All right, we will do a timer to 29. So we will start that at the top of the minute here. Move into the game for you guys to see.
And I do like Patriarcha's outfit. Like I said, has a bit of that like sort of scientist samurai, especially with the pose. Wing T though looking more like battle style, I'd say.
Here we go, quarterfinal match. Both players gonna have their hands full. Love to see some up in the face action right off the bat. Both players have landed a few blows at this point. Just seem to see if they can hit a blow, back out a little bit. But Wing T clearly with the advantage as he actually manages to hit him there and take the first kill.
That little AoE attack while in the air with the guard definitely coming in clutch for Wing T to get that first kill. As a Rampart Sanctuary.
Oh wow, that is just so much damage. Wing T. Oh, Coolvertic actually manages to land there. I think about half health for his first life. But Wing T's just relentless riding. It's a tough match for Patriarcha, who goes down again.
Yeah, Wing T, like I said, was very dominant in their previous game. Looking to stay the same. Could Wing T be like the favorite to win this tournament?
There's the blade. Takes it to Fatal. And does manage to get a kill there, so trying to pull it back. Now, I like the timing of that blade from Patriarcha, because Wing T thinks he's got this in the bag, you know, is playing on the offensive, not really backing off too much, so was able to get some usage out of it. Here comes the blade from Wing T, though, trying to finish it off.
That's not a good spot to be in. Oh, the guard actually does keep Patriarcha from getting killed off it. Oh, but not that time.
Wing T taking the game and moving on into the semifinals to take on King Crowley. But up next, we'll have Edson and Akira for you guys. Let's see. Akira. That's the name. All right.
Now we're in the semifinals. Edson versus Akira, Hayato. And then we'll have King Crowley versus Wing T right after.
If you're just tuning in, we are in our semifinal match. We'll go ahead and show you the bracket in the chat. Also, be sure to check out our upcoming 3v3 tournament website. Later next month, we've got North America, South America, and then very early in October, we have Asia, 1 week after the next. So sign up if you're looking for teammates. Reach out to me over Discord, GM Storm. Just shoot me a DM. My DMs are open. Let me know you want some help finding a teammate and or a couple teammates, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. All right, we've got Edson in here. We'll see if Akira, in Highlander, timing out that last match. I'm not sure if Edson is going to let that happen here. We'll see.
Probably not. Probably not.
Likes to press the advantage. You know, I mean, just based on what we've seen so far, you know, it seems like the favorites to move into the finals would be, you know, Edson and Wing T, which would be a terrific match. But maybe we'll see some upset here. I mean, King Crowley did really well. Akira in the first round dominated. Second round, it was close, timed out. We'll see what Edson's got in the back pocket for him, but need to make sure they get into the match first. Send them a DM. Let's see, what else do we got going on? We've got, oh yeah, final opportunity to participate in our Gleam event. I don't know if I put a command in the chat. Let me see. Gleam. I didn't. I'm just going to link it to you.
Oh no.
Our Ereb release Gleam event, final opportunity, close in 3 days. We are giving away 500,000 VP. We've got more VP and more winners than ever.
Ooh. Excuse me
So
while I enter.
yeah, go ahead and enter. You just have to visit a few sites, our socials pretty much. It's mostly just visiting our socials and sharing some posts. Head on over to that website. 25 winners of 5K VP, 10 winners of 10K, 5 winners of 25, and 3 winners of 50K VP. Those will be announced, or the winners will be announced next week. Final chance to get in on that. And then, of course, we've got Ereb's Awakening is on Wednesday, and we are going to have a new community event associated with that for more chances to get some rewards. Not sure where they're at. It's Ereb Awakening. Looking forward to that one. I know that some people have felt like, you know, when a new character releases, post Awakening updates, when the new character releases, feels really good, but some people are like, maybe their kit's going to feel more like fully unlocked when you get that Awakening ability. It might flesh it out a little bit, you know. Miles says he can't wait for the 3v3 tournament. Us too. Us too. Do you know any more NA teams? We got to get our NA teams back in on this. I got to reach out to a few players, get them in on the tournament. Edson is ready.
How about this? Team dad jokes. You, me, and a random person. We'll get one of the mods to join us.
I love it. I love it. Get Syntaxy in there. Mod team. Syntaxy, Cake, and well, we only have 2 mods. They can find somebody. They can find somebody else. Actually, Ezreal. Ezreal is our PT mod, but he is in North America, I believe.
Okay.
So he could join up. All right, there's Akira. All right, let's go back to the game. Let's get a timer. 5:38, and we'll start at 31. First semifinal matchup. Oh yeah, for the 3v3 tournament as well, if you guys didn't know, we've got titles for top 3. First place with the 2026 PvP. Oh, we're starting. 2026 PvP Tournament Champion title. And second and third will both get the 2026 PvP Tournament Contender title, along with VP rewards. So get signed up. Here we go. Akira, Edson. Semifinals, right in. Not a lot of blows being landed right off the bat. The taunt from Edson. I didn't see it, but I heard it, and I panned over to
I heard too. We did
Not
see
good
taunts
enough.
being used yesterday.
We did.
And as I did mention yesterday as well, taunting in this game is actually very effective. It does reduce your opponent's mana, but it does leave you open to attack. So on a map like this, and with Ereb's movement, it can work if your opponent is not prepared. But you do have to be careful, because with Ereb's movement, they can close in that gap and get a free combo off of you.
Nice little catch from Edson. With the gravity. I don't think it did too much there. From Akira. You know what would be fun though, and we're not doing it officially, but what would be fun is to get the winner from North America, South America, and Asia all into a lobby in a free-for-all Arab match. What server would they play on? I don't know.
Also, Drew, no, you don't have to bind your Steam account for to get the coupon. You just got to open up the coupon box button in game and then put in the coupon code to claim it.
Yeah, just hit space when you log in. Open the menu and look for the coupon box. All right, this is definitely a little slower pace than expected. Maybe not from Akira, but from Edson, as we are nearing the 3-minute mark. I really don't want matches to time out, but the rule's in place for a reason, so hopefully we see these guys become a little more, go on the offensive here. I mean, maybe Edson's okay with it. You know, you can play to your advantage of having the health advantage. Maybe not trying to time things out, Raiden, but you know, if it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. Tiago saying NA versus KR in South America, BR versus KR in NA. I mean, true. Or maybe we could get like an Antarctica server just for the day.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
It would be pretty cool. For the
yeah,
server.
we're gonna chill out in that server.
Yeah.
However, if we do so, we need a penguin costume suit.
Dibs on the penguin.
No, we both get it.
Oh, okay.
No exclusivity on that one. Everyone gets a penguin suit.
Fair, that's fair.
But you can only wear it in the Antarctica server. If you wear it in any other server, you lose it.
Well, we are about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into this, and still no lives being taken down here. It looks like we could very well time out, which Edson has a clear advantage at this point. We don't want to see that happen, but, you know, for the sake of making sure the tournament doesn't last an excessive amount of time, we have the rule. Yesterday we talked about it, but mistakes were made, or not necessarily mistakes were made, but we didn't have timer rules our first tournament, and we ran back-to-back-to-back tournaments, and we were doing tournaments for 12 hours that day, so don't want to repeat. Felt like a lot happened there, but nothing actually. We didn't see a whole lot of health.
Yeah, unfortunately, like,
Go away.
There's really not a lot happening. Like, we're seeing like that Arab movement. I would say like the Arab movement for South America players is like really high. I want to say like high skill level.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it is. Yeah. Oh, there's the first blood. What's your timer? I'm at 6 minutes here.
I'm at 1 minute exact right now.
Yeah, remaining. Yep. Discord is as well. It doesn't look like we are going to get to the final lives to see it end. So once the timer hits 7 minutes, we will just move into the next match. Akira won by a timer and may now lose by the timer. You know, something I've seen is Edson just doesn't take a lot of damage, like in any of his matches.
It's the power of that barrier. That shield is really useful, and Edson has been using it. But like I said yesterday, we saw a lot of players that were using it, and it really helps out with reducing the amount of HP damage that you're going to take.
All right.
Yep. My timer's out, so
All
that
right.
would be Edson making it.
We will hop out of this and move to our next one. And go to our second semifinal matchup here. The room is Ereb 3.
Ereb 3, electricity. Because
So
you can't say electric boogaloo.
Edson moving into the finals. They will take on the winner between King Crowley and Wing T. We will get them in here.
Yep, Blanker's here.
All right, starting at top of the minute. So what have we seen from both these guys so far?
Well, we saw a dominant showing from Wing T, as mentioned. 2 dominant showings. King Crowley getting a really major combo. So both these players definitely know what they're doing with Ereb.
Indeed, we'll see how aggressive they are. And who will take on Edson?
Right there's the double Rampart Sanctuary, so I'm not going to be taking a lot of HP damage, but can reduce each other's shields. Alright, shields are down, so...
Time to do some damage. Maybe.
Yep. If you can get that hit... Oh! Wing T was able to get something to deal some damage to King Crowley. Ooh, that is a counter. I think King Crowley might have tried to go for the same thing.
Oh, he's typing in the chat on accident.
That is... They had their
Try to make it out. It's something about ZXZ, XXZ, something like that.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. There's something like jumping in the corner.
Oh no.
Uh,
Something happening with his keyboard or something? Oh. Seems to be back.
see? It's too...
But, well. Wing T at least respecting it. You know, recognizing something isn't right here. Love the
Make you feel it.
love the respect in that sense. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was our first time seeing Rune Blade Type 2.
Maybe it was all a tactic to build up some MP.
I mean,
I joke.
all's fair in Love, War, and Grand Chase PvP. Which technically I guess counts as war.
Go again? No. If disconnects, anything like that, we don't reset unless it's at the beginning of a match. So during load-in or at the very beginning when nothing's happened. It's just what we go by in our tournaments. But thankfully we didn't have to do that, right? And Wing T just dominating right now. All of a sudden, King Crowley down to the final life, right?
Yeah, since we actually got that Runeblade Type 2 shown. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Calamity Slash. So, yeah, Wing T, like, running Calamity Slash, too. And I believe it was King Crowley that was running Rune Slash, or Runeblade Type 2. But Runeblade Type 2, single hit, large AoE around Ereb, and can also put the mark as we see the Ruin Blade come out for Wing T.
Landed a couple hits initially, not going to hit anything after that, though. It's easy runaway for King Crowley.
And that's going to be GG.
Wow. Dominant performance there. Wing T did not drop a life. Going to be moving into the finals up against Edson here in a best of 3.
The only thing I ask is that this does not result in a timeout.
Yes. We definitely don't want that. Oh, Wing T was supposed to stay, but they did not. That is okay.
Maybe thought that there was another match before they get a break.
Yeah, maybe they did want a minute to rest up before the best of 3 finals. I'd be curious, I don't remember, but to go back and see how many lives both of these players have actually lost in this tournament. It cannot have been more than like 2 each maximum.
Something for me to do at the end?
Yep.
Or no, actually, can I do it now? I can do it now. Nope, never mind, I can't. I don't have Twitch Turbo. If only I had Twitch Turbo, I can actually do a VOD dive into the whole thing.
Go back on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we're on YouTube.
We are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We have not forgotten
Hi,
about
YouTube.
you. Well, not sure what both these players are doing. We did get a thumbs up from Edson, so it must be on his way. Everybody stand up. Take a stretch. As we get these players in here. There's Wing T coming back. There's Edson. Wing T says coffee? Wait, no. That must mean something. He's missing an E as well. Must mean something else in Portuguese.
No, it could just be coffee.
It is coffee. Okay. Coffee? It's like 9. That's a late coffee. Maybe it's decaf.
Hey, some people do drink coffee at that hour.
Yeah. I mean, some people are night owls beyond the night owls. Understandable.
Oh wait, I don't think chat can see that I'm raising my hand, but I'm a night owl, so.
True. You definitely are.
And how would you know this? Are you stalking me?
I think it's because I've asked you before.
Probably, yeah, actually.
I can be on the weekends. On the weekends, not Typically not on weekdays though, for myself. All right, we are just waiting on the players to ready up. One said water, one said coffee, so kind of complete opposites almost.
Okay, so I've finished my analysis of Edson's matches this tournament, and from what we've shown, he has only lost 2 lives total.
Wow.
Now for Wing T.
Wing T casually recruiting. The casual recruitment message in the chat. Sorry, Urson.
Meanwhile, Wing T has only lost 1 life.
Okay.
And has not won through timeout. So take that how you will.
All right, well, gotta wait until 51 just to make sure they have an accurate timer in Discord. So I think it just hit 50, so we gotta wait almost a full minute. And then we'll get into this. This is a best of 3, guys. Best of 3 for double the amount of VP and a special role that only 3 people in the world get in the Discord. 3 people in the world, right?
Well, what if... I mean, technically you and I can give ourselves the role.
True, but we won't. Just to make it that more prestigious.
No, fine, I won't.
Okay, here we go. Game number 1, best of 3. Please don't time out. Please don't time out.
Uh-oh. So we got timeout. Wing T, are you going to load? Oh no, this might be a disconnect. I'm going to give the Ereb the head pats.
Come on, Wing T, you got this.
Oh no, what if we... You know what? I just realized. Wing T had coffee, but T is in their name. They should have had tea.
Huh.
They're not Wing Coffee, they're Wing Tea.
Wing T. It's fair.
The power of bean soup, unfortunately not enough, I guess.
Well, hopefully we get him in here. Otherwise, we will have to reset. Wasn't a problem in the last matches with them. DC is not a loss unless the match is started. Nice try, Wobus. And that's a reset. Okay.
Yeah, that's a reset. Chad, it's not a victory for Edson. That's not how that works.
Yeah, Wing T letting us know in Discord they did disconnect.
Mm-hmm. sometimes things will happen like that are out of your control. So it's only fair that we, let them come back in and continue on.
Casual shout out to our 3v3 tournament. Check out the website. Get signed up.
I think Edson's promoting their guild in the chat right now.
We are on the bracket, but we will let them have their moment of fame for their guild here.
You could have just denied them.
Calling out some players. There's Wing T. All right. Starting at 55.
Okay, let's hope that wing leaf soup can
Here we go.
stop Edson from winning by a timeout. Or Edson will force the win.
Starting the timer. Grand finals.
Each other starting off
That's-
with the barrier.
Best of 3. Who's taking home? Let us know in the chat, guys. Is it going to be Wing T or Edson? We just hope for a game 3.
We always do. We didn't get one yesterday. Hopefully you can get one today.
Yeah, Wubba's denied us of that.
Yeah, you did, Wubbas. The repeated Rampart Sanctuary. Wings losing out because they did it first. Oh, Wing T's getting that big combo out.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of damage. Force the counter.
Did you ever get a kill count on Wing T?
Yeah. Wait, kill or death?
Or death count, sorry.
Yeah, just one.
Okay, so these players are going to be losing more lives in this singular match than, well, potentially. It depends how it goes for either of them than they did in the entire tournament so far.
Well, Edson is about to be reaching their third life lost.
Oh wow, he just turned around and dealt the final blow. Good start here from Wing T.
Turned around and gave him a nice little brutal bash to knock him down.
Oh wow, had a little bit of a disconnect on that.
Alright, Wing T activating that Rampart Sanctuary. Oh, but Edson gets a combo, is going to drop it, unfortunately, so that barrier's still up.
Someone in chat thinking Ereb shield should be reduced and the timer reduced in half. Yeah, we are seeing it, like the players who are using it really well, we are seeing it make such like a big impact, you know? So
Like I could see the concern. I think what it is Rampart Sanctuary, because that one has a 1500 shield, which I want to say is either the same as PvE, which if that's the case, understandable. But the command shield, the C up I think it is 750. And the duration on it, I forget what Rampart Sanctuary was. I meant to look at it again, but it's like 20 to 30 seconds. But
Wow.
moving on, Wing T has taken Edson out. That's 2 deaths for Edson. That's the exact amount of times he's died this entire tournament before this match.
Yeah, Wing T is just showing the pure dominance here. Of course, you know, Ereb's only been out for a couple of weeks at this point, but still just showing like he's been playing this character for a couple of years.
Oh, and the Rampart Sanctuary getting the hit stun. That's going to be a chain of combos.
Oh my
Edson is down.
goodness, Wing T, brutal finish. Taking game 1 against Edson. Oh my, Raiden. There it is, a best of 3. Alright.
Where's the room? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm back in.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to.
Yeah, I got it.
I've completely
As-
forgot. No wonder
as is Blanker.
Blanker keeps saying that he's here. I'm like, I know you're here. It's because he has to rejoin. Well, thankfully he has been here. Yeah, he said he's here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he got in before me.
All right. Just waiting for it to hit. There we go. All right, here we go. Could this be it, Raiden?
It could be. Just for the record, that match lasted about 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. It is a best of 3. Yep. So Edson has a chance to pull it back, give us a game 3, but gonna have to figure out something here to deal with Wing T.
Ooh, really good combo. And the double Rampart Sanctuary once more. Edson did get a combo, but chose to just cancel it quickly. Trying not to fully break the shield. Oh, but Winky got a grab right at the perfect time. Alright, back to neutral, getting some trades in. This Rampart Sanctuary. But Super Armor onto Wing T did let him move ahead. Interesting. Isn't activating the command barrier? Well, they already had the Rampart Sanctuary one up. Oh, Wing T getting a nice combo onto Edson.
See if he's gonna follow up. It feels like when he manages to land a few hits, he really presses the advantage, as we see here. Just like continuing to follow up and deal out a lot of damage. Doesn't really back off. Oh, it looked like Edson was gonna land a lot, but that shield obviously keeping Wing T, like holding him out against that threat, and just manages to take Edson down.
Yeah, the Severing Strike, unfortunately, not enough damage to pierce through the entire shield or HP of the shield, and the guard active on Wing T let him capitalize on Edson being vulnerable. Hoover does miss. Shields are down. Wing T, or rather Edson, this is their opportunity to try to get something off it, but unfortunately gets caught instead.
Welcoming Uhara. As
Uhara.
we are in our potentially final game. If Wing T takes this, that is it for the South American tournament.
Is Edson gonna try to give Wings their second death of the tournament?
Yeah, that's a crazy stat.
Yeah, that is a crazy stat. Like both Edson and Wing T coming into this match had crazy stats. Edson had 2 deaths, Wing T had 1. But at the same time, Edson also won 2 matches by a timeout.
Ooh.
Wing T has not won any through timeouts as he takes down Edson for a second time this game. This is the tournament point for Wing T.
And we actually haven't seen.
All he needs.
Have we seen a Blade yet in these matches?
We haven't.
Yeah,
we didn't see the previous one.
See if that comes out here for finishing touch maybe for Wing T or Edson, an opportunity to get back into it potentially. There it is. Wing T.
The blade.
Oh, he gets taken down though.
He does.
Wow.
Edson had armor to survive the hit stun and the shield to reduce the damage. Oh, and now it's his own blade. Oh, but he dashes right through him. Unfortunate.
You got a couple hits.
Escape through that.
Yeah, a couple hits initially, but then Wing T able to evade the rest of it. We are nearing the 5-minute mark. I don't think it's going to matter too much, though.
Yeah, that cruel verdict from Wing T, knocking Edson down, stopped him from getting the Apocalypse Blade attack. Apocalypse Rune, I forget what it is. Edson tried to get that catch onto Wing T. Does get a couple hits.
The Wing
Edson's
T.
super close.
He's trying to finish it off right now. He's in the fatal too, Raiden.
The two of them were trading. Ooh. And with that Rampart Sanctuary catching Edson to follow up with the grab, that is GG. Wing T taking the tournament for South America.
Crazy performance from both of these guys. Whoa. There we go. My headset is starting to go invisible. GG's to the players. GG's to everybody who participated. Some amazing matches. Some crazy stats, as you were saying, between the two of them. I'm curious to see if that carries over to tomorrow. As tomorrow we are going to be... I've got to fix that. It's bugging me here. It's because the light has changed. And now... The light has changed a little bit. There we go. Tomorrow we are live with our South America tournament in about under 25 hours, right? And so we'll see if that momentum of crazy stats carries over. We've got some people we've seen in previous tournaments as well as some people we haven't seen in previous tournaments. So very excited for that. But like I said, Wing T, dominant performance, taking home 50k VP and a Discord roll. And Edson going home with 25k VP. Another 2-0 in the finals.
I think it's enjoyed.
Absolutely. All right.
As mentioned, Wing T only dying twice this entire tournament. Once in grand final or finals, and I think once in the very first game of the tournament for him. No. It was either the second or third game that they played.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. They all blend together. A lot of matches. 16 players showed up, though. Awesome to see everybody arrive to the tournament and show off their Ereb skills. Looking forward to part 3 of 3 tomorrow, though. Check out the upcoming 3v3 tournament as well. I put the link in the chat. Join up. That's coming up next month. It's going to be coming up soon. A lot of prizes for all participants. So definitely check that out. Raiden, any parting words before we see everyone back tomorrow?
Well, yesterday I gave you some cursed knowledge that popcorn is just a cereal. I was mentioning a little bit earlier how coffee is just bean soup, tea is just leaf soup. Well, lasagna is just spaghetti flavored cake.
I think you've said that one before.
Maybe, but does it make it any less true?
No, honestly, it might. It might make it less true because I'm not sure if I believed it in the first place.
Well, it is when you think about it. Because guess what? You make a cake in layers. You make lasagna in layers.
All right, tomorrow, guys, if you want more of Raiden's jokes along with PvP, come back. Like I said, less than 25 hours from now, we've got Asia. We've got 16 players locked and loaded there as well, so going to be very exciting to see what they bring to the table. And we will see you guys then. Thank you for joining us. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.